This video is all about new lashes from Kiss. Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Raven and I'm a fashion stylist and content creator. But on my channel, I talk about fashion, personal nails, beauty, and a little bit of lifestyle. This video is all about new lashes from Kiss. Kiss sent me 2 boxes of their new lashes, one from their Rebel collection and the other one from their new Natural collection. So let's get into the lashes. So we're going to start with the Rebel collection. On the card that they sent, it says that the Rebel collection is where legacy of lash luxury meets the retro look of the 90s. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. For a look that will channel your inner Rebel glam spirit, honey. Okay. They also have a little Spotify playlist, so I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. I'm wearing the lashes VIBIN, and to adhere them, I'm using their super strong strip lash adhesive in black. I really like these. I need to add a little bit more mascara to these brown lashes over here, honey. The ends are a little wispy for me, but I kind of like it because I like my lashes a little bit thicker, but I really like these a lot. These are the VIBIN. These are 14 millimeters. These are $8 on the Kiss website. And y'all know I love me a good, like, long, gorgeous, voluminous lash, honey. And these were the biggest ones in the collection, like the most out there as far as volume was concerned. Do I like the shaggy look? Not so much. So these lashes are definitely for if you don't like your lashes to have as much volume on the tips. Like this has more volume towards the eye and then it like flares out and gets, like they said, shaggy towards the tips. All of them in this collection are like this. These feature a clear band on them, which I like because they kind of like blend in to whatever makeup look you have on at the time versus always like a black band. I did add mascara onto the end of these just to make them a little bit darker and a little bit thicker because like I said, I like my lashes to show all the way through, honey, okay? And they just were getting a little too lost for me towards the ends. Next step is volume up. These are going to be $8 and these lashes are going to be 12 millimeters. They aren't as long as I like because, you know, I like me a long dramatic lash, honey, but these are really cute because these, even though they are like tapered and wispy at the end, they're still thick. So you still get that volume towards like the ends of the lashes versus these, and I think it's also because they're shorter. So if you like a shorter lash with still some volume but not like, you know, caterpillar lashes or anything like that, these will be great for you. Next up is Downtown Girl, honey, and these are also $8. These are a 14 millimeter lash, so if you like a long lash but looks more natural, if that makes sense, because these are very, very, very wispy and shaggy, honey. There's not a lot of volume towards like the base of the lash. It's very like very spread out, honey. So this is not for the caterpillar lash girl, honey. This is for someone who wants really long lashes but for them to look a little bit more naturally spaced, if that makes sense. But these are pretty. Next up is Smudged. These, of course, are also $8, and these are a 14 millimeter lash. These ones are like in between the ones that I have on now and the last pair. They're a little bit more like thicker and dense than the last pair, but not as thick as these, okay? So if you're a good in-between girly where you don't want it to look too sparse, but you need just enough lash, these are the ones. They're really pretty though. They of course are going to taper from the inside to the outside. These are nice. For me, I feel like I could wear these, just add some mascara on it because I like it to look like I have a lash on, honey. I don't like the lashes to get lost. And sometimes with us with deeper skin tones, the lashes can get a little lost at the end if they're not as like dense at the end. But these are really pretty still. I'm trying to think. I'm like, can I do these with a probably like with a makeup, no makeup look? Maybe, possibly. We shall see. And lastly, for the Rebel collection is Main Character. Again, these are $8 and these are a 12 millimeter lash. So I feel like these are like the last pair, but just a little bit shorter because they are going to be more dense towards the eye area, not as dense as these, and then wispy towards the ends. But these don't get as wispy because they're not as long. So you still get some of that denseness towards the ends because again, they're not like flaring out as much. These are cute. So if you like a nice little, I would say medium length lash, okay, with a little bit of density, but not too much, these are the ones for you. So now we're going to get into the new natural, honey. The new natural lashes are designed to create the ultimate defined minimal beauty look. These lashes are meant to perfectly enhance your natural beauty using the latest in breakthrough technology and mimicking the look of a real natural lash pattern. Okay, kids, got it. They got a playlist for this one too, honey, okay? It's called Serene Journey. So I put the links to this one in there too, in case you want to vibe out to some serene music. First up is the cluster lashes. This is in the pack Neo. These are going to be a 12mm to 14mm lash. These are just going to be a short and medium length. 14mm is medium, honey. I thought that was long. Anyways, these are for the girl who wants a more natural looking cluster versus something that's a little bit more dense towards the band. And it does say that it has a lifted root, so the lashes don't really come like flat out. It's more of a lift. These do not come with glue or anything like that. You got to get your own glue, okay? Next up, these are also $5. These are the Noir Trio Lash Cluster Sets. And these lashes go from 12 to 16mm, okay? So it's going to give you a short, a medium, I don't see a long, but that's what it's giving, okay? This is a short and a medium. So these clusters are going to be a lot more dense even throughout, and they're going to have more at the base, of course. So if you want yours to kind of not be as dense as some of the ones that I've seen on the TikTok shop, honey, but not as sparse as those last pair, these are the ones for you. It's still giving natural, but just a fuller natural, if that makes sense. Next up, this is Freckles. These are $5. These are going to be a 12mm volume lash, honey. These are going to be a half lash. I've never been a half lash girly, but if you are a half lash girly, these are for you. And these are giving a lot more spiky, which I kind of like. So I might become a half lash girly. Anyways, these are going to be fuller towards the base of the lash, and then they're going to spike out. When I mean spiky is whatever they put on them, it kind of keeps the ends of the lashes together just a little bit, or how they lay the lashes. It creates kind of like these spiky ends to the lashes. They're not as dramatic as some other lashes that I've seen from Kiss. So if those are too much for you, these would be perfect. I really like these a lot. I wish these were in a full lash. Really like these. Next up is Gold Hoops. These are a 12mm lash, and they are $5. Now, when I tell you, these are giving really, really natural, okay? But with a little spike, just like a little bit, okay? They do kind of cluster at the ends, not, again, as much as some of the other more dramatic ones that I've seen, but the lashes are more spread out towards the base, so they're a lot wispier, okay? So it's giving like a brush of lash instead of a wave of lash, if that makes sense. These are really cute. I think I might try these next. I'm definitely gonna have to add mascara onto them because I do like me a dramatic lash, but this is a pretty lash. Next up is Glowy Skin. This is another half lash, honey, and they are, of course, $5. These are gonna be a 12mm half lash. These ones are even more spiky than these, okay? So the clusters or the lashes are set a lot closer together at the band of the lash versus the other one. They're a little bit more spread out and there's not as many lashes. This one has more lashes, okay? And then they come to more of like a spiky kind of point. I don't know anybody's natural lashes that do this, but you know, whatever. Get you some of these. But again, if you're a half lash girly but want a little bit more volume, these are the ones because they have more volume than the Freckles. Because I feel like the Freckles was just like a little brush of lash. This one is giving more. It's giving more, honey, okay? These are gorgeous. It's just something about these invisible bands, honey, that just set me over every single time. Some people even put these underneath their lash. I ain't got to that point yet, okay? we've just got to the point where we can put it above our lash consistently. Next up is White Shirt, and these are also a 12mm lash, and they are $5. On the model, these look a lot more dense than they do in this package. I don't know. They might look more dense on your eyes as well, but these are giving wispy, almost like that Rockstar set. Like the ends of it is definitely giving, It's giving that. They're very crisscrossy at the band, which a lot of these from this collection are, which is fine. These have more of a curl to them. So if you like a good polished lash, but just a nice little of lash, these are the ones. And lastly is Silver Ring. These are also $5 and a 12mm lash. These are pretty. Now, these look darn near identical. I'm gonna let you know right now, between white shirt and silver ring, they's pretty much the same. Like, white shirt looks a little bit longer in the middle of the lash, but they're supposed to be the same length. But the middle part of this lash looks a little bit longer than this one. This one seems more even throughout, but these is like sister cousins. You know what I'm saying? They very much related. So you may want to try, if you like a wispy lash, you may want to try both. So that was my entire haul. Do I love these lashes? I like them, but they have to grow on me. I like a good lash. Like, it's, you know, I got some lashes on, honey. I don't need you to look and be like, does she? I want you to know that I have the lashes on. But I'll be sure to leave everything that I discussed in this video in the description box below. And I'll even leave some links to some sales, honey, because you need to save them coins. Because what are we over here? Baddies on a budget, honey. So if you want to join the tribe, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're the first to be notified every time I post a new video. And you might as well follow me on IG and TikTok. Until next time, girl, watch this video. It's picked specifically for you.